All right, Hole and John, Ep.4. We're here. We got a guest. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the one we've dogged for 2 straight episodes,
Tiger Woods.
Tiger
I'm
Woods.
happy to be here to defend myself.
Yes, and there's a reason you're here to defend yourself, and we'll get into that. But we'll get into Travelers was this week coming
Wait,
off
what's your
the PGA or the what the fuck was it? US Open. Uh,
Yeah.
do we want to talk about the atmosphere at the fucking Travelers and how it just put LACC to shame?
Yeah.
This dude is disgusting. There's it like that's how a major should be more than that.
I honestly think that an Oxford versus Avongrove match play high school event would have been more electric than LACC.
That dude was terrible. It was
You have Dylan
awful.
Boyle commentate the golf.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be sick. But congrats to Keegan Bradley. He won his first win in a long time. But one of the crazy things about this, so he won it 23 under. Like everybody was just fucking nutting putts and like the scores were outrageous.
Yeah, the course is playing pretty easy.
Course was playing pretty easy. The cut was -3. But I think coming off of last week, we kind of talked about it. Like Ricky Fowler might just be back. I mean, he did kind of had a blow up day today, but like
One under today.
yeah, he shot 1 under. He finished at what? Third, where is it?
16 under.
Yep. 15 under, 1 under through today. Not terrible. Justin Thomas, 17 under, shot 3 under today. Nice little bounce back for the kid. And then your boy Rory, who just can't get it done.
No, he can't.
Rory is not, in fact, back.
No, Rory is not in fact back.
Rory just has what's the word I'm looking for here? Like when you're stagnant.
He's treading water.
He's hovering at
He's
the
just
same spot
he's
every
in
time.
neutral. He's just driving in neutral.
Yeah.
Like his submarine hasn't quite blown up yet, but he's all right.
He's taking water. He's taking water.
there's leaks in the whatever you call that, but
in his Pringles can. But he had his first ever career ace, which was kind of cool to see. Would have made it a lot cooler if he won, but that's neither here nor there. But the real reason. So well, anyway, congrats to fucking Keegan Bradley. Whatever. It's just another tour event.
I watched a little bit this weekend, man, but we were busy. I was busy. Justin was busy, and we just never got around to watching much of it, but kept up with it. It's one of those weeks.
It's just one of those tour events after a major.
Exactly.
I was about to say, yeah,
I watched a lot of the Open last week when I was in Jersey, and I just never had time. It never popped in my head to turn it on.
I don't want to say it's an irrelevant event, but yeah, I mean, it's right after a major. Guys take off,
and the major wasn't great.
No, no, it was not. You know what else wasn't great? The real reason that we have Justin on this episode. So because I'm friends with you guys on this 18 Birdies app, which is a plug for 18 Birdies. Download it if you play golf. Keep tracks your handicap. You put every single thing you need when regarding playing a round of golf. And you can catch with your friends, and your friends can see what each other shoot, and it's a great way to chirp each other. So
that could be a bad thing.
So
it's a bad thing.
So Ryan and Justin go out and they play this course today. What was it called? Greystone
Golf Club.
Greystone Golf Club. And I get this little notification pushes to my phone about 5 hours ago. It says your friends have started a round. Check and see how they're playing. So I go check to see how they're playing. I look at Ryan. Oh, Ryan, look at that. Ryan's 1 under through 3 holes. Well, let me see what Justin's shooting. So
go ahead, put me on blast.
Hole 1 is a par 4.
Yeah, here we'll do it this way.
Yeah, do it this way.
I'll
Justin, this was probably the worst. You could probably say he played better in person, but based off a number standpoint,
No. I'll run through my 18, and then
Okay.
Justin.
The numbers are brutal. I understand. I'm well
Okay.
aware.
So first hole, because I'll just give the layouts of the holes and then go through them. Then Justin can just tell. Like, we'll just go hole by hole.
all right.
First hole was like a 430-yard hole, like straight down a hill. Like it's not a driver.
It was a stupid first hole. To be frank.
Yeah, it's one of those holes where you can't see where you're hitting, and it's just like straight down. You can't see the green from the tee box.
It was pretty. I thought it was pretty tight.
It was
You
really
may
tight.
disagree, but it was
No, it was really tight.
really tight for a first tee.
So I step up, I hit driver. I go down the right side of the fairway. I think I end up in just like some rough next to the trees, like nothing bad. I had like 70 yards on. I throw a wedge onto the green and 2-putt.
Mhm.
Do you want to do it where I go through my 18 and you're 18?
Mhm.
Okay.
No. Let's just go.
So
So on the first hole, I did what I did. I snap hooked one, into the trees to the left. Did I end? I don't think I ended up finding that.
No, you
I
dropped.
I dropped. Yeah, and then I was on a bunch of twigs and shit. So I top one down, didn't get it into the fairway, and then all hell broke loose, and smacked it all over God's green earth when I got to the green. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the yips.
Okay.
I think
That's the first. Yeah, it's the first tee yips, first hole of the day.
it wasn't like
Get all the bad shots out.
Yeah, so to preface this too, when me and Justin play each other, we play match play, but he gets a shot every hole. So the first hole, I think he made an 8, right?
Nope. Justin made a 9 on a par 4.
No, I did not.
He made a 9.
Made a 9.
But you made a 9, I made par.
Yep.
All right, so that was the start, and then we get to the next hole.
Par 5.
Yeah, I bombed a drive, hit like a 7-iron onto the green, 2-putt for birdie. You didn't even hit a bad drive. It was a little hooky, but you're still in the fairway.
Yes. Yeah, it was hooky. The driver was just not on today, which is a shame because it has been on as of late. Like my miss. I mean, Dom, like I had a massive slice. Like my miss is a snap hook now.
Yeah.
And then my
okay.
Because he's playing with me. That's the problem. I leaked into him.
Okay. Yeah.
Take it.
Did
I'll take
you? You just dribbled into him.
Anyway, and then
yeah, and then I don't even know what happened after that because I was in play and then
a top
to 6-iron.
Then you pushed like a 7-iron 40 yards right of the hole.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad spot. I actually had a good angle into the green.
Good spot, and then had like 60 yards to the flag and flew it about 75 into the creek. Then dropped, chipped on like 2-putt for.
But see that was the type of thing you call it. I didn't see it. I thought I had room to play with. I know it was 60 yards. I was like, I mean, if I hit a 70 shot, I didn't think I was gonna be awful. I didn't realize that the hazard was right there.
Yeah,
and that's just like not knowing the course, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't a good shot.
So you pumping 8. You have first couple bad holes. You can't.
That's not a good start when you go 9.
Not a great start when you 9 in Snowman right off the bat.
Nope. And then we go to a par 3.
It was a 3.
Yep, par 3.
We both missed the green. You missed right. I missed short.
Mm-hmm.
I chipped on to about 10 feet and made a par putt. And you chipped on and 2-putted, right? Made a 4.
Was it a 4 or 5?
I'm pretty sure.
Was it a 4?
Made a
Okay.
4.
So at this point in the match, I was 2 up. Right?
Yeah, first shot a hole.
Yeah. And then next hole was a par 4. I went left into the weeds, hacked out, got on the green, and 2-putted 5. You were fairway.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of blacked out at this point because I was like, "Holy shit! I just got a 4."
Yeah, you were riding high.
Call me Ricky. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a 5. I think you went
4 or 5. Because at some point in
you
there,
went
I was
fairway
like,
or like left fairway,
Mm-hmm.
and you went long. Oh yeah, you went long, right? Long of the green.
Yeah. So you both made a 5 on this hole.
Yeah. So Justin won that hole.
Yep.
Because 5-4. So then it was 1 up.
Yep. So now you go to hole 5. Now this is where one of Ryan's bad holes.
No,
funny.
I had 3 bad holes back to back to back.
Yep.
We're up there. It's like a 320-yard hole up the hill. I'm like, damn, like I guess we just smacked drive. We didn't know the course.
It was virtually the first hole. It was right next to the first hole, but just back uphill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, and going if I ever play that when we play that course again, it's always a 3 or 4 iron off that tee because of how short it is and how like so it's fairway for like 250 and then just a gully where it's like rough. There's nothing in there. You'll find your ball, but like you won't have a flat lie, and then just the green is elevated. So like I hit a drive and it wasn't really hooky. It just like drew way too much.
Mm.
It started to like it wasn't the worst drive I've ever hit. And with how skinny it was and how firm the ground were, like me and Justin were like, it might be okay. It might be in the fucking creek.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
Spoiler alert.
So yeah, so I'm looking at your stats on this hole. You pushed your fairway, you pushed your tee shot left.
I hooked it left.
Yep.
I dropped.
Yeah, yep, you had a penalty.
And then I chipped. I hit it. It was like 60 yards. I hit it about 80 along the green.
Yeah, you had 2 chips.
Yeah, because I was on a downhill, and I tried to get really cute with it because the green was running away with me, and then it rolls across the green into the bunker.
Yep.
So then I take a bunker shot.
Yep.
That lands just short of the green and rolls back down the hill, parallel to where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I chip on like 3 feet and smack my putt against the flagstick.
Huh.
And I go, fuck.
So the only positive thing based off your 18 birdie stats is you did have 1 putt, which is good. However, having a penalty, a drop shot, 2 chips, and a greenside bunker, that's not good.
Yeah, and the hole before that, I was telling Justin, I was like, dude, a swing feels good to get good today. Like, I want to try and play really well.
So then Justin also pushes his
timeout. Justin pulls it straight into a fucking tree, it bounced right back into play.
I think
pushed his missed a fairway left.
So I yanked the hell out of the fairway, and then Dom, I know those stats. Like, I mean, I know for a fact later on in the round, like I just start clicking. You know, like I was I put my real score in, but I was like, I don't care about the other stuff at this point.
I think you've already given up on that because the only stats you've been putting in here are your putts.
Yeah, I was just doing the putts. Yeah, for the most part, I do that.
You've been putting your. Did you hit a green in regulation at all today?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you had a par, right?
I had a par, but it wasn't a green and reg. It was a chip on. No, I don't believe so. No.
Oh, we'll get to that fucking hole.
But
I know what it is.
Yeah, but yeah, it was because he was.
What'd you make on that hole? 5?
I got a 5 because it was what. So this is. I will say that the benefit.
No, Justin on what this is hole 5. Justin had a 6.
No, we're talking about hole.
No, we're talking about hole 6 right now, where I made a 7.
Oh, okay.
Because you went into the tree.
No. So hole 5, you made a 7.
That's the point I was going to make about because remember I wanted to shoot under, and you said no, just take a 58 and go over those trees.
Yeah, always trying to go over.
I didn't even think about that.
So hole 5 was a par 4. Ryan made a 7, and Justin made a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 83, buddy.
Because then hole 6 is a par 3.
Okay, well, hold on. So hole 6. So at this point, I think we're all square or something. I don't know. Our match is close. Because we're all square. Because you just won 2 in a row.
Yes.
So we're all square, and then hole 6, Justin has the box. So, I just made a 7. And he ends up like fine, like just right side of the green, like no trouble, nothing. There's so much room right at the screen. I hit a little fadey, like pushy 7 iron, like didn't hit it bad, just like it just wasn't great. It wasn't like I didn't like slice it, hook it, or top it, and they just pushed it. And it bounced on the fucking cart path and goes into fucking wherever the fuck it went. So then I ended up having to take a drop and make a 5. Because I'm already off my head. I hit a fucking flop shot because I landed on the slope and it doesn't even move. It just hits the slope and stands there. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Didn't go up. It didn't go down.
It
was a bizarre thing of physics right there.
It just hit the green and stopped. It did just stop
on a slope. It was
downwind
really weird,
too.
actually.
Like it should have released anyway. So I make a fucking 5. Justin, you made it 4 there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought my shot was bad. I thought it was way right, and then I came up and it was right off the green.
So then I'm 1 down, right?
Yeah, you're 1 down at this point.
1 down
because Justin just won 3 holes in a row.
Yeah.
Which is fucking unbelievable. Which is unbelievable because in stroke play, you're like 10 over.
He was
fucking
like 14 over and
9,
5 over.
9, 8, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4. and yet you're 3 up. Now you're 1 up in match play.
I love match play. Well, okay, to be fair, if we're playing stroke play, it's not like I'm not getting strokes either. So like if it was stroke play, it'd be close.
Yes.
Probably.
And I can tell by how Ryan. I can tell by how Ryan's sitting right now. After you can't even fucking find a green, you're beating him in match play.
Well,
the face of my club could not find the ball.
on the seventh tee box, I was like, I'm gonna win this match. I'm not gonna keep fucking hacking the ball around like this.
Yep.
7, I smoke a drive, like probably one of my best drives of the day. I end up just in the right rough because it rolled through the fairways like dog like left, and it was like left was bad, right was pretty open. So I did that. Justin you snap hooked your tee shot left and had to drop.
Yep.
And then you ended up making it 5 there or 6 there. You made 6.
So without the drop, you par.
Yeah, and then I go fucking triple, double. I have like a 30-footer and leave it like 5 feet short, and then I 3-putt for a fucking bogey. So another just dumb drop shot. So we tie. I'm still 1 down.
Yep.
Hole 8
is a tough one just on the score. This is a par 4. Ryan make a birdie.
What was that?
It's the 13th handicap hole. Justin makes a 10.
Oh yeah, I remember this hole.
I do.
It was
I can't remember.
It was after the par 3 or the par.
No, it was after that par 4 where I 3-putted.
Did
I hit the fairway?
Let's see, Ryan on hole 8. Yes, you smoke 1 down, hit the fairway, hit the green, and 1 putt for birdie.
I know what this hole looks like. I can't remember it.
Yeah, I told a lot of the holes in the middle, like I forgot.
I told Justin I was gonna birdie when the par 4s coming in.
And I think that was the hole. I remember you saying that.
So Justin pushes his tee shot right.
Okay.
Missed the green. Open on your phone. Can you open it?
Don't know what your chips or your bunkers or your penalties are, but you 3-putt and you end up making a 10. Did you lose multiple balls?
I did. Oh, I lost. That's when I hit.
You had to have, because this is a par 4.
Well, so it was before the par 5. I'm sure. What was the tee box look like? I can't remember. I remember 9 looks like the par 5. Because 9 goes up back towards the clubhouse.
Yeah.
With the.
I don't remember.
Do you have your phone?
No, I do not have my phone. But
I want to know this.
I will say that the 10. It's a tough look. It's a tough look.
Hold on. I need to figure out what hole 8 looks like. That's really fucking irritating, and I don't know what it looks like. Hold on.
Okay, so hole 8. Okay, so hole 8. It looks like off the scorecard. There's water right in front of the tee.
Oh, hole 8.
It goes up, and about 100 yards from the green, it looks like it dog legs left.
Hole 8. I was about 5 yards off the front of the green.
Yeah.
That's the hole. I hit. That was probably my best drive of the day. That was crushed. I drew.
Oh, when the kids behind us that said
they were like, "Oh,
might be right next to the green."
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna be 40 yards short of the green."
Oh yeah, I did.
You topped your drive.
I topped the drive.
Went 5-iron fairway.
Yep.
Went out of play.
Right.
Dropped.
Went in the bunker.
Into a footprint.
Hit
2 bunker shots. First one stayed in. Second one just popped out.
Yep.
Chipped on and like 2-putt or something.
3-putt for a 10.
It's a brutal hole.
It's a brutal hole. And then here is a hole 9. Is a par 5. Looks like it's straight uphill. A little water off the tee box. It's kind of off an angle to the left.
So yeah, with this hole, I drew mine into like the stuff on the left, but found it, so it was fine. It wasn't really long stuff. Justin snap hooked his immediately left. Had the re-tee.
Nice.
Yeah, hit another hook, but found that one. And so he's sitting here. He's about to hit his 4th shot. And this is before we know if I'm even in play or if I'm going to have to drop.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, dude, what do you think about a 3-wood here? And I'm like, there's a fucking tree right in front of you. Just hit like a 6-iron over it. He's like, oh, it's on the upslope. And I'm like, you know what?
Well,
do what you want.
This is the crazy thing is like, I do not have a 3-wood shot in the bag, even remotely.
Mhm.
I was shocked I got the ball off the ground. I mean, don't get me wrong. It went right through the tree, and I was praying to God that it got through.
And I was looking, I didn't see it.
Unfortunately, it did not get through.
I never saw it down.
But you pured a three wood, which you don't do ever.
I wouldn't say I pured, but I like hit
Oh,
it.
you got the ball off the ground.
Got the ball off the ground.
It was hit hard.
Yeah, I mean, it was snappy too. It was for sure snappy. Would have went left.
Okay.
And then so I find my ball, and Justin finds his second one or whatever that hit the tree. Oh, we did find that one. And then I just hit like a 3-iron up next to the green, chip on and 2-putt, and then Justin, I like duffed one right and you chipped out of the woods.
Hit a 6-iron.
And then you
3
hit the right bunker.
Yeah.
So I think we're all square.
We were all square.
You're all square on this one.
Okay.
So Justin wins 3 in a row, and then Ryan comes back and wins the last 2.
No, hold on.
No, okay, yeah. You guys win. Justin wins 3 in a row. He wins hole 4, 5, 6. You guys both split the hole on 7 because you make a 5 and he makes a 6.
Okay.
With the 10, you win that one.
All square.
All squared. So now you're one up right now. Because
I got you.
I was about to say you were one up.
Yep.
You're one up making a turn.
I was one up going into the turn.
So you're currently shooting 41 on the front 9, and Justin is fucking plus 20 on you. 61 on the front 9.
I was up
now you're only one up in match play.
Only one up in the fucking match,
which is unreal. So
then,
hole 10, par 4.
Plays out. I hit a 4-iron off the tee. It's straight down the hill and like left. Like if you're me and Justin were saying the whole day, this course would be such a fun scramble course.
Mhm.
There are a lot of holes that you can go after, but like it's like if you just someone puts like a 3-wood or a long iron in play, like you'll have 100 yards, 120 yards in, but then you just have people rip at it. So I hit a 4-iron into the fairway. Justin hit a 5-iron, then to the left of rough, right?
Yeah, but it was.
Or that was the fairway. It was just like
I thought it was fairway.
Yeah,
Justin hit fairway.
Yeah, and then Justin went just short of the green.
I yanked it a little left with a 9-iron, a little short.
Chipped on,
and then 2-putted.
2-putted 5. Yeah,
5.
Yep.
And I hit the green from where I was and fucking 3-putted again. And I almost started to lose my head again too after I 3-putted again. And then he won that hole because we both made 5s.
Yep. So now it's all square.
All square.
All square going into 10.
11.
Going into 11.
Wow.
11 par 3.
And then Justin steps up and fucking not as a slice. He just pushes a pitching wedge straight right. And I'm like, oh, well, he's going to have no shot from where he's going to have to chip it over.
Oh, this was amazing. This par 3.
He fucking,
oh, man.
He hits the bunker or the he hits the hill to the right of the bunker. And, you usually should stay there.
It rides the edge of the bunker just beautifully around the bunker and ends up like right off the edge of the green.
Yeah.
I was
around the bunker.
I mean, we were dumbfounded. It did not go in the bunker.
It was 25 feet from the hole. And then I hit a pitching wedge 30 feet over the flag onto the green. I ended up 2-putting still, but he putts off from where he is, and then he blows it by 12 feet, and then makes a 12-footer coming back. And we're walking off the hole, and I'm like, from that tee shot, there's no way in God's green earth you should have made a par.
Yep.
Because I would lose my mind a little bit at this point. I'm one down after 11 holes, and he is 24 over par.
Listen, my argument was that, like, they see what's going on with me right now. Give the kid one. Give the kid one. That's all he needs.
So Justin is currently, after 11 holes, he's shooting a 69.
Nice.
But he's fucking one up in match play. Which is, I think this is around the time where you sent me this Snapchat that said, and the video said it was Ryan was walking to his ball, I guess, on 12, and Justin's like, I'm 34 over par and I'm winning match play. And I responded and I said, this is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. You have to talk about this.
I was 6 over.
It's really funny though.
And then
you're 6 over.
So hole 12 was a weird hole. It's like a non-driver par 5. And I told right on
Justin with the houses.
Yeah, I had a 3-iron in my hand. He's like, oh, and he hooked the driver.
So hole 12 on the scorecard. So it tees off, water's just off to the right. right before the fairway.
It's just like shit to the left than water. The water's really not that high up.
Okay.
It's a
And then
hazard.
right in the middle of the fairway, it's there's 4 bunkers, 2 on each side.
And they're like 280, 300 to them. So it's like just hit I hit a 3-iron just in like the right rough. Like I didn't want to flirt with left.
And then it cuts a little back up towards the pin to the left, and the fairway split.
Yeah, I hit 3-iron, 7-iron wedge and 2-putted for 5. Justin went
Me, on the other hand,
snap hook,
drop,
pured 5.
Oh, that was I did an absolutely pured 5-iron that just started straight, drew left, went out of bounds.
And then dropped the hazard up there, the yellow stakes. And then
chipping was probably bad. Dom, what did I get? Do you have 18 birdies?
You made a 7.
Yes.
That's 7.
Yeah, you hit a
You did.
really
You made a 7.
I mean, not ideal. Not a
Nope.
not a 10. Not a 10.
Now you're all squared. Well, yeah, you double bogey that hole, which I'll take a double bogey on a par 5. That's not absurd.
And then
now you're all square after 12.
Yeah. So hole 13 down.
And Justin is now shooting 73 after 12 holes.
So on 18 birdies, hole 13 is like a pretty hard dog leg left, right? It's about 330, 340.
So 13. So I'm looking at the scorecard. So I have the scorecard put up on the website. So the scorecard, it looks like straight. It looks like it's a pretty straight hole. And so right before the fairway, it's split.
It was I have to.
I'm gonna bring it up here too because I thought 13 is a different hole in my head.
Here's 13, right in the middle.
Oh yeah.
No, it was this hole. Yeah, 13 is a dog leg left. So I hit a 3-wood over that bunker and I pured it. So we and Justin hit like a 5-iron and ended up being short of the bunker, right? Because you were like, fuck the driver. It was not. It's not a driver hole. We get up there. Yeah, Justin had like 90 yards, and then I was like 2 yards from the hazard on the far side of the bunker because I almost rolled through the fairway. I think I birdied that hole. I think I ended up putting it to like 5 feet, and you made 5.
5.
Yeah, so I went 1 up.
Yep.
And 14. What? I went left fairway.
So 14 is the easiest hole on this course.
What is 13?
14. It's the 18th handicap. Should be the easiest hole on the course.
Preface this. This is when Justin during the round was like, fuck the driver, I'm not hitting it. And it's the most wide open hole on the course. Said, why aren't you hitting driver? Your misses left, and the left is you can go as far left as you want. You can go as far left. You can go as far left as you want here, and you're fine. So Justin.
And it worked out on this hole.
No, it didn't.
I mean, I was short, but I had that
5-iron.
I had 5-iron, 9-iron
into the bunker.
And I was
2 out of the bunker.
No, it was 1 out of the bunker.
You duffed the 1.
Oh, because it was up on the lip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a atrocious hole.
Then you went out again to the far top of the other bunker, chip on 2-putt or 3-putt, whatever, 8.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. And I
might have been a call date. It said, put me down for an 8.
Yep.
I went left side rough, just on the green, and then 2-putt. But I fucking had a 20-footer, and the flag was in, and I hit
the flag.
I like dead center cup, and it just bounced out. It could, if the flag goes out, me and Justin both agreed it would have gone in the hole. It wasn't like that fast.
I have that film though.
No, I don't want that. It's just fucking I should have taken the fucking flag stick out. So at that point, I go 2 up.
Yes. 1.
Or was it 2?
No, 2. 2.
2 up. So then 15. Is this the one that goes down the hill? Yeah, it's the yeah. So 15, I tee up first. I'm like, all right, Justin, we got to hit it over these trees on the left side here. And I hit it. He's like, wait, is that the line? I'm like, I'm pretty damn sure it's the line. And you can go as far left as you want over there.
This is where my hissy fit started.
Okay.
So I had
3 holes left.
A bomb of a drive.
Yeah, it probably was pushing 350. Like with roll.
Yeah. And then Justin steps up and pures like a nice hot like high tight draw, and as soon as he hits it, I go, oh no, because there's this hole you just have to aim over those trees. How like You have to. You can't like it. Right's just it's just like it's fairway, then it drops to a hill, cart path, and then just tall shit. So he pures it, and as soon as he hits it, I'm like, that might be in the shed.
Yeah, I mean, it was as well as I could hit a driver. Like,
Yeah, you crushed
at
it.
the end of the
You
day, like,
crushed
there's
it.
no way I hit a better driver than that, like ever.
Mhm.
I was just playing for like a, not a snap, but I was playing for a draw that overdraws
More of a hooky draw.
like a hooky draw. Like I was like, that'd be perfect. I'll aim straight and then it'll go left, and it fucking went dead straight.
Yeah.
So
I ended up at that, and then he dropped front of the green.
had a good shot.
Yeah, you made a 5
out of 5. Yeah,
and I put my shots like 5 feet, and you needed me to miss at that point.
And you did, didn't you?
No, I made
Oh,
birdie.
you did. Oh, you made birdie. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I said I think this putt's dead straight.
Yep.
And I couldn't tell. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's dead straight. I'm just gonna hit it straight. And then we go to hole 16, which is a par 3. Justin goes first, hooks an 8-iron into the creek, drops. Made like a 6.
You got flippy wrists.
And then I missed the green short, and I was like half in the creek. Like my ball wasn't in the water, but it was just like in the stuff that was really muddy. And the wall, there was like a 10-foot, 10-foot wall.
I actually really I thought that hole was pretty cool.
It was.
It was cool. I mean, we both just fucked up.
Well,
I saw this shot. Justin sent me a video of this shot.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. You had a good shot, but I was really just hoping you ricocheted off the wall and smacked it in your face or something.
Yeah, I hit a
but you hit one of the most. You were like 2-3 feet off the wall. That's like right in front of the green. You hit probably the most impossible angle of a flop shot, to where the video looked like you flew the green and put it in the bunker. And so I said something to Justin. I was like, "Woof!" And Justin's like, "No, dude, he hit it to 5 feet."
No, I said 10. It was like 10,
It was
right?
like 10, 15 feet, something like that.
Yeah, but it was a good shot. Like, I mean,
it was. I made.
Tom, you said what? He put it in the bunker.
I thought he put it in the bunker.
No, it was a good shot.
I made bogey. I was just trying to get it on the green. I didn't want to try and get cute with it. Because I didn't think I had any problem getting the ball up. Like I was confident I was getting the ball up. It was just like, how cute do I want to get trying to land this on the green? You know,
I'm gonna toot my own horn. I hit a pretty nice flop shot. It was far. It was long. I had like a 30-foot putt, but I was just happy to get it up there with a flop. I was shocked.
Yeah. You're fucking shooting 140 at this point.
It's
No, you're in the 90s. You're not quite at 100 yet.
Oh yeah, no.
And this is where, so at this point, I'm even on the back 9.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, I'm 5 over. We just par out, whatever it goes. So we get up to this fucking hole, and there's these douchebags behind us. And me and Justin are waiting because it starts to get pretty slow.
They were children.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, they were like,
now you're on 17. You're on a par 5.
17, 18-year-olds. And so we were sitting there waiting, and we are just shooting the shit, talking. And I'm like, all right, like I like this line I have. And they come up here and they stand on the fucking tee box, like as we're teeing off. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like just the whole day they would like pull up right next to our cart to watch us tee off.
I honestly, like, I know we were both getting mad at them a little bit, but like
it's annoying.
It was annoying, but I think it's just like a Southern, like nice, where we'll talk to anybody type thing.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. That's just.
But they were like 17, man. I was just like, leave me alone.
That's how it is in the South. The people are just so nice, and then they run into you northern cunts.
And then come on, we all originate from Delco. We're dickheads.
You're fucking dickheads.
He came up to me. And he's like, am I talking to Justin? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with that rock there and just play it straight over. And he's like, don't go left. If you go left, you're gonna be in the water. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, thanks, dude.
Like this kid would be a bad caddy.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, there's water there. Don't hit it in there.
Yeah.
Like,
so then
buddy.
The only driver shot I hit to the right today was that tee shot. The only tee shot I hit right today.
Well, the kid did say left was bad.
Yeah. So then he's like, oh, you might be up on the other tee box.
I knew that made him so mad.
That made me pissed. I wanted to smack this kid.
He chirped me with something. What did he chirp me with? He said something.
On like the holy right. They're like, oh, you're on the green. And we were talking. He's like, hit, but you're on the tee box still.
I said, buddy, I'm not. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
So, so then Justin goes up and just hooks one left. I'm like, all right, I wanted to get out there. I'm like, just drop by me.
Yeah.
So we go up.
It's like one more word. buddy.
This is where his head went off. And then
I'll show you what it's like to be Delco. I'll take you back to my fucking roots.
I ended up we cut like through this little path to the tall stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's see if it's on the fucking tee box. And I'm not seeing it. This whole time, I'm just bitching at Justin. I'm like, I swear to God, if I lose this fucking ball, I'm gonna fucking go beat the shit out of those fucking kids. Like I'm just off. My head's off because I'm like, I can par out here and I shoot a 77. Like it's a good round.
I would love to see a 17-year-old beat up Ryan.
And then so
some 17-year-old farm boy.
I'm getting ready. To just like have to start walking through like the tall stuff that's on the right and start looking for my ball. So we cut back through a different path, and as we cut down, my ball is just chilling on the cart path.
Again, like shocking that it didn't roll back because it was on another hill.
Well, I don't know how it ended up on the cart path. I'll take it. So then I ended up hitting them.
You should have screamed it right at that moment. You should have screamed back to the tee box at those fucking kids and just chirped for not being on the other tee box.
Yeah, fucking idiots. I think there's water down the whole left hole. I hit like a 7-iron up the right, played it safe. Justin, this is where he lost his head. You want to explain it?
Yeah, I was really frustrated. Just there, like it wasn't even like a piss. Like I was just like, I'm over this. Like I can't do a damn thing right now. Like I don't want to. It was like to the point I did not want to play anymore. I put my first one in the water. Then I reach in my bag and get a hot pink ball.
Oh no. Oh yeah. So you drop. He drops by me, hooks one, and he like hits it all right. It's just hooky, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably in the water. He's like, oh great. And then, because I hit my 7-iron up there. Then I had like 70 yards at a wedge shot to like 20 feet. Like I just had to. It was the flag was so protected by a bunker, like you couldn't like stick it there. So I just played middle of the green, 2-putt par. And then Justin's like, oh, I'm gonna play a pink ball now. Chunk.
To be fair, it was my last ball.
Yeah, chunk. Skull to the back bunker shot.
I got out of the bunker.
Yeah, and then I said, do you want your putter? You're like, no.
Oh yeah, I wedged it.
Start tipping it across the green.
I didn't take any divots. No,
we were walking off the green though, and he's like, I really want to drop my ball to a huge divot on the screen right now.
Just disgrace this golf course.
Yeah, he would never. But he was walking on the cart like pulling his club, bending it. Everyone like, don't break it, it's not worth it. He's like, I know, I've done that before. I'm like, same here.
And Dom, you were with me when I snapped my club.
Yep.
Remember Honeybrook?
Yep. We went out to play Honeybrook. And I'll talk a little bit about it after we finish up, because you guys are on now. You're getting ready to tee off on 18, but let's say we only played a couple holes because it was pouring rain.
Oh, that's why I was so mad. Is because
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Yep. All right, so you guys are teeing off of 18 now. Justin doesn't put a score in for this hole.
Let me explain.
That tells you everything you need to know.
I hit a 3-wood and I didn't hit it good. I just like hit up like behind the ball, but it was fine. It was like it wasn't a fairway, but it probably only went like 230, 240. It was just like I just didn't hit it good. And then Justin steps up and I turn around because I like pick up my tee or my head cover. And then I'm putting it on my 3 when I look, and Justin has a pink ball and driver off the deck, and hits the driver off the deck and like sculls it straight right into the weeds. And he goes, "I'm done." Drive up my ball, and I'm like, "Hey, can you tell me about how far we have from here to the cart path on my last hole?" So I walk over, and I got like 210 into this hole because how bad I hit it, or like 200, I think, or it was like one. It was 200 to like a back pin or something. I don't fucking remember. I'm like, Justin, you're gonna come to my ball. He's like, honestly, no. And he's in the cart on his phone. So I like hit up, I'm sure the green chip, whatever. We probably get out. We're done. Like Justin's like not leaving the cart. There's some deer that walk by and he's like, where's my bow? Honestly, right now I'd probably miss and hit some lady in the clubhouse anyway, the way things are going. Word. And then Justin we get off the cart. He's like, I'm done with my clubs, man. He starts walking towards the dumpster. He's like, you see these? They're going in there.
And then he talked me off the ledge because he said, well, if you do that, you're gonna have to walk up this big ass hill next to it. And I said, fuck it, you're right.
Yeah, that's tough. I think it all started going downhill, Justin, when you started getting cocky about being 4,800 over par but winning the match.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. I was a little. I think I thought my shit didn't stink. you know, because I was like, well, I'm still in match play here. I may be 1,000 over par, but somehow I'm still in match play.
Yeah.
Made no
So
adjustments to anything.
no.
And just kept doing what I was doing, and it bit me in the ass in the end, clearly.
Well, me and Justin were talking the whole day, and we hit the hole like 14, and I think I'm like, I get back to like 4 over. He's like, probably sucks right now that if he didn't go triple, double, bogey back to back to back, he'd probably be under par. And I'm like, I want to fucking kill you right now. He's like trying to get in my head and shit. So, like,
Well, that time I was not trying to get in your head. I was just being genuine. I was like, if you didn't make that 7, you'd be like sitting real pretty right now.
yeah, I know. And what?
I'm
okay,
glad to know it pissed you off though. That's
it did.
kind of funny.
No, because I had beef. Like here's the thing. I was telling
golf course.
I was telling Justin all day, or after I went 7 and 5, and then 3 putt for the bogey, whatever. Like it was just a 3 putt. But for the 7 and 5, the double, the triple and double, I was like, man, I really didn't hit a bad shot.
No. I mean, those holes just weren't forgiving at
It
all.
just seemed like your putter wasn't there.
My putter was good today. I had 2 3 putts today, but like I also made a lot of like 10 to 5 foot, 10 foot. I mean, like, so when I'm making 5 to 10 footers, I'm playing well. And you and me both have talked about like when I'm putting 5 to 10 feet good, I'm playing well because inside 5 feet, I'm usually all right.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen you this like.
So based off this, it seemed like your putter wasn't there where
My
like
lag
holes where you needed it. Yeah.
My lag putts were pretty bad.
Yeah, you left
a lot short because the greens were just
6
slower.
feet, 7 feet.
Yeah, I left a couple short, and I like the first hole, I had a 7-footer make par.
Yeah, I mean that's just always tough.
Yeah, it was just like I just didn't like my speeds in it. The way I was like, because of course I played last week were just faster, and it just like I didn't make the adjustment throughout the day.
Yeah. My putting was fine.
Your putting was really good.
I don't think my putting's never really.
No, your putting's always pretty good, but yeah. And then the fucking cart.
Usually Justin's best game is either his short game or his putting.
Didn't even hit a fucking bad tee shot on that hole, man. I just hit the cart path and bounced into the fucking crap.
You'll be all right. I'm gonna say no.
I should have hit the 6-iron and hit like a punchy one.
The guy's gonna wake up in the middle of the night. You're gonna hear him from the next room just screaming.
I fucking didn't hit a bad shot.
Yeah. How did that ball just sit on the green?
Well, no, we get through 3 holes, and I'm like, dude, like I'm 1 under right now. Like I'm feel like we didn't hit any balls or any of that shit. I'm like, my swing feels like really good. Like, I think I can take it. Like I was telling Justin, I was like, when I get to like that 1 or 2 under, that's usually where I stall and I get really like hesitant playing golf because like when I go out and play now, like I want to beat 3 under. Like that's the best I've ever shot, but like I can't because I get 1 or 2 under and I get so like, don't do this, don't do that. I stop playing like how I've been playing. I'll get like, or I'll be like, oh, I can bogey a hole here or there and be fine. I'll still under par. Like I get complacent and don't like. I guess it's just like, can't
mental game.
Yeah, I just can't. Like I just like care. I'm just like too hesitant about shit. But anyway, it's still fun. We both rated the course 8-7.
Yeah, and beautiful course. I mean, like in the hills of Tennessee, like, and I think the rounds on the weekend are like $70, which is like, I mean, for down here, that's a crazy price.
It's really good.
Like, I mean, it's not in the city, but it's well out. It's a 45-minute drive, but it's.
My only thing was the only thing I would have been in like an 8, 9, or 9 for me if the greens were just really like, and it's not the course's fault. It's just like there were a lot of like bumps on the greens, like divots. Like they rolled true. Just like I would walk up to my ball on the green and fix like 3 divots like on the way up, like 3 ball marks. Like it was just like, man, like people just gotta fucking take care of their shit on the course. Or like it just makes the course like hurts.
At least it wasn't Ed Oliver's.
Oh
yeah. It's like Inniskroon's greens. You know how Inniskroon greens are just
it's really similar to Inniskroon's greens.
They just have like fucking pitch marks everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
it's because of people like Justin who are like, yeah, I don't need my putter. I'm just gonna use my wedge.
Oh no, he was like,
I was picking him.
Yeah, I
was picking him. I would never.
Yeah.
No, it's when you fly it onto the green and you don't replace your mark. Yeah.
Yeah, but
or rake your bunkers. and then people like me get stuck in footprints.
See, this is great because the first time me and Justin played in Tennessee in March when we came down to visit our place. No, March.
Oh no, you're right. Okay.
In March when we visited Tennessee, we were playing a match and I wasn't playing good that day at all. And I hit a really good drive into like a greenside bunker and I'm in a fucking footprint. And I like duff one out of the bunker and ended up like 3 or I chip on the 2-putt for bogey. And I was legit 10 yards away from the pin. And I'm like, people don't break the fucking bunkers. They don't do this or that. Like, why is there a footprint? Blah, blah, blah. And Justin was, like giving me shit, laughing at me about it.
Oh no, until I realized actually how mad you were.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen like you think I was mad today, Don. And it was not close.
I don't know. The worst I've ever seen Justin was that day at Honeybrook. And we get there and it was like kind of overcast. We were supposed to get a little bit of rain. And like by like hole 9, it's just fucking, it is like a monsoon. We're sitting in the fairway of 10, like trying as hard as we can to like huddle close to each other so we're not just getting beat with rain. So Justin's like, yeah, fuck it. We paid $45. I'm fucking playing this course. So he gets out there. His ball's now floating in mud in the middle of the fairway. He fucking duffs his chip, or I don't even think it was a chip. I think he decided I'm just gonna get it out of this fucking mud. And he fucking puts it 6 feet. He walks over. He just doesn't say a word, gets behind the bag, snaps the club over his fucking knee, puts it back.
I threw the club down. Remember? Because like
that's right. Yeah, you did. No, you tried. You went to break it over your knee, but you didn't. So then you went to just throw it into the grass, and you fucking speared it into the grass, and it fucking snaps in half.
Yeah, and then I got more mad because I didn't intentionally mean to snap it.
Yeah.
Listen, my beef that day wasn't with golf or how I was playing. It was with Glenn Hurricane Schwartz for getting the weather wrong.
Yes, but I've never seen somebody, and you didn't really throw it hard. You kind of just like threw it into the ground.
Back into the ground. It was just like
just like when you just walk by and you just smack it into the ground, and he snapped it in half by the shaft to where the head of the club was stuck into the grass, and he just lifts his arm up and he's just holding his grip.
The difference between that mad and how I was mad in March are like Justin probably explained better. I just didn't say a fucking word. I didn't want to play anymore. And I never get like when I get mad on the golf course, I get mad for a hole or two because I do some dumb shit or some dumb shit happens. Like today, I was pissed for those 2 holes. Like, God damn it! I just got mad.
Yeah, you were like, you must have been like me at fucking Back Creek.
Who was more mad, Dom at Back Creek or me and
you in Tennessee?
All right, so I was.
No.
Yeah,
because I was mad.
I mean, I know Dom, you were mad, like for sure, but
he
was like livid.
We were
like, I didn't even want to say anything.
We were on 18T.
Might kill me.
And he goes, "You good?" And I'm like, "What did I say back?" And I think I said, "What do you think?"
No, I think you were just like, "No." Yeah, because I didn't say a word for like 20 minutes straight, and I was like, "Dude, I'm bored. I got to say something." I was like, "You good?" And he just goes. Like, yeah, in your head you were probably like, does it look like I'm fucking good? But I think you were just like, no.
And then I fucking
was like, all right,
I piped the drive down 18 and then fucking chunked the 54 degree and almost fucking threw it in the water.
What was the story? What was the story? I got a video. Was it when you were home? Were you with Chris and Brian when you threw your club? You like helicoptered a fucking club.
You were there, right?
Yeah, it was you. It wasn't Brian. It was you and Justin, Mark, and Chris.
Yeah, we were number 4, Pilgrim's Oak.
Oh yeah, you launch. Oh yeah,
I hit a 54. And I like chunk it, and it goes like it's like 40 yards short of the green in the weeds, and I fucking just huck my club. I just huck it, and then
I and Mark just look at each other. We're like, is he gonna be able to get that back?
I did. I was walking to the shit.
He did. I got a video of Ryan. It looked like he was fucking on some expedition. He was just rummaging through the he was like high stepping over shit. He was like, he stood there with his hands on his hips at one point. He was looking around. He's like, I don't think it came over here.
Oh, damn pilgrimage.
The best part about that though is that I chip out of the weeds to like 10 feet and then drop a putt for par. And as soon as the putt drops, I'm like, okay, the club throw may have been a little excessive.
Yeah, it's just funny too because I mean, if you did anything other than that, you would have been mad for the next 3 holes.
Well, it's funny because Chris texted me separately and was like, I don't think I've ever seen Ryan helicopter his club farther than he hit his golf ball.
Yeah, it was. My club 100% went further than the ball. Like, there is no doubt about it. Hold on, what did I end up shooting that day? Did we end up doing something on the back nine, like a 2v2? Did we change
I
that?
thought we did. Was it like me and you versus Chris? It was me and you versus Chris and Mark, right?
Did we?
I mean, it's pretty even. I'm assuming that's what we did. Yeah, it was probably we either did a best ball or a scramble.
No, we finished
We did.
because I was 11 over, Chris was 12 over, and you were 28 over. What happened to that?
What?
You were 28 over that day.
Yeah, it's probably all right.
Yeah, you weren't 60 over like you were today.
I can play sometimes.
Yeah.
That's a tough one too.
It's because you stopped. You were playing your greatest during COVID and we were playing every single day.
Okay, here's something I want to talk about. If you're struggling to play golf,
Why are you looking at me?
Because we talk about it, and you're like, man, I just don't want to play and spend money on playing. And is the best thing to do not just like hit a bucket every for like twice a week and just go figure it out. I told like Justin, we were talking like Justin was like mad today. He's like, dude, like I just don't think I'm gonna golf for a while. And I'm like,
Dude,
all right,
when we would struggle, like especially with high school golf, and like we would have like just like practice rounds to like try to just see what we could do. And if we played like shit, it would be like me, you, Chris, and like Bryce. We would just stay for like 2 hours after practice and just hit a bucket of balls and try to fix shit.
I would just hit a ball till I could hit the fucking thing straight.
Yeah. And we would like, so
straight,
after playing like shit, you would hit your bucket, and obviously your next couple shots off the bucket are like shit. But it's the second you hit that good shot is we're like, all right, we're good. And you just pick up and go.
My thing is like it's just like in high school too, I always tried to hit a straight ball. And now that I grew up, I realized you can't hit a straight ball. Like it's a lot easier to try and hit a draw or fade than it is to try and hit a straight ball.
It's like the TaylorMade video where they made like DJ, Tiger, Colin, like they all said try to hit a straight 7-iron. They all looked at each other and they're like, "What?
Yeah, what are you talking about?"
Like, oh, I can't do that. Like, we'll try, but
it's gonna go left or
it's
right.
either gonna go left or right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I told Justin, I said, dude, like we'll just find a day this week or like next weekend. We won't play. We'll just like I'll just go to the range with you and I'll just sit there and watch your swing.
I'm on a hiatus. I'm taking a tolerance break.
Yeah, you need to go to a bar. You need to get a couple Michelob Ultras.
That is not what I
just practice. You need to practice your swing right there in the middle of the.
Oh, at the bar. Oh yeah. No, that's exactly what we need to do.
You give me 2 Michelob Ultras, I'll be giving you golf lessons at the bar.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Dude, that was the fucking funniest night because it's like 11:30 at this point, and Ryan's just giving his kids swing tips at the bar, and they come back over to the table and we're all drunk, and he goes, "Let's play tomorrow. Call Justin right now." And you just got off work. Okay. You just got off work, and you're like, "Fuck, when's our tea time? 8? I'm there."
What?
Yeah, I was working nights at that time.
Probably played Pilgrims, honestly, right?
No, we played Rock Manor.
Oh, it was Rock Manor with Don. It was with Don. It was with Kevin, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we played Rock Manor, and we were we were so hungover. Justin was just hungover because he just went home and drank. He didn't even go out. He just
work hungover. I was
work hungover, dude. Oh god, it was so bad. It was so bad. But then you fucking nut your drive right away.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
Yep. And then you lost your ball on hole 2. You put it right in the water twice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Nut a drive, then hole in the ball in the water. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. I believe you.
I don't remember how I played that day.
I thought that was a fun round.
It was.
We found a jewel on the ground. I remember that.
Oh yeah, and you debated hitting it.
I didn't. Thought about it.
Yep, thought about it.
Right.
It was a fun round.
No, I think today, like the one thing you take from it, like that's the essence of match play, though. Like how today went, like
why do you think I like playing it? Gives me a chance.
But like, think about it. Like, how many over were you before you stopped counting?
a lot.
30?
30. I would have realistically shot like I probably shot like a $117.
So let's take what your 25 handicap, 25 shots off that.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're in the 80s.
you play your actual no.
Yeah, because he was 38 over.
No, if he shot, but if he would have finished it out, or like it probably would have been, let's say a 115.
Yeah.
So that would have been a 90. If we
Mhm.
take 25 shots off,
Yeah.
I shot a 77.
I
So if we're
know.
doing handicap, I get my 3 shots.
Yeah.
My net was a 73, I think, or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting dusted in stroke play regardless.
Yeah, that's why like match play is like you beat me the first time we did this.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I made a lot of 5s and 6s.
That's how I beat you. That's how it works, dude.
Dude, the best I've ever seen Justin play was it might have been it was in the middle of COVID. We played Back Creek, just the two of us. And we got paired up with that old couple. Remember them?
Oh yeah.
Where we play, so we go to tee off on one, and the starter's like, "Where do you guys usually play from?" And I was like, "Well, we've been playing from the tips." And Justin's like, "I don't fucking think you want me to play from the tips." So we're playing from the tips, and this old couple, God, they're so fucking old. Dude, every single shot was like when you say the most straight of a fucking rope, like these people just could not miss. They dusted us.
Like the guy
we were, yeah, just like that guy at Delcastle. But dude, it was insane. So we're on the back 9, and Trump's in office at this point, and I guess one of his fucking helicopters flew over, or his plane flew over so fucking low, and you were putting, and you like threw your club in the air, and you're like, "How the fuck am I supposed to putt with this shit going on?"
I was about to say, I don't remember that, but then I was like, oh yeah, I was like, hey, I'm fucking putting down here.
And then you started getting mad, and you were like, "That's it." You were like, "Dom, we're betting $1 a hole." And then we started going like,
that was
dude,
that. Oh yeah.
Justin could not fucking miss. He'd be like 40 feet out, and he'd be like, "You want to do $1 a hole? I make this putt." I'm like, "Yeah." And he would drain them left and right. He could not miss putts. You give money in this man's hands, and he just will play like tour level golf.
You know what we should talk about? Well, our matches are $5 a match.
Yeah, you got to go per hole.
Yeah, we gotta go per hole because that
when you
really
start going per hole, dude. I was sweating at one point because Justin.
I won
no.
4-2.
I mean, starting a month from now.
I won
Dude.
4-2.
After 4 solid
$40, I need it. Come on.
I know you do.
Dude, we were going. Justin was getting so cocky at one point. He was having like 15 fucking feet out for like a bogey or some shit, and he's like, "We're going paychecks now." Paychecks per putt. And dude, he didn't make any of them, but he was lipping out like 30-foot putts for my entire paycheck.
Tom, I wouldn't have actually demanded your paycheck. I just would have been like, holy fuck, I just drank.
I was so scared. And the fucking old people that were with us, they were fucking losing it because like they were like, "This is some of the best putting we've ever seen." And you
were probably terrified. They're like, these guys are just getting too out of hand, but the gambling for us.
Let's
dude, it was nuts.
Last summer when we were all back. So Dom, as to preface that day, my King Cobra speed zone, the face cracked 2 days before the scramble.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. That was a tough.
I had a brand new driver in the bag that we played one round together. You and me, we played Reading Country Club.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I did not hit it great that day. I hit it good a couple times.
Yeah, but you had the snaps.
I had bad snaps with it.
Yeah.
And the whole day at Back Creek, and like that was like my thing. Is like I'll help out with drives. Like that's where I like excel. Isn't the driver, especially like today. Like
yeah,
I don't think I had a bad drive.
No,
except the one that set hole number 5. But we digress. Hole number 5. Yeah.
Bad.
But man, that was the worst. Like we had a decent group. We should have shot like.
We should have shot like 9 under.
I think 9 would have been a good score. Shot 2 under. We made a bogey, pretty sure. Pretty sure we made 2.
Those are really rough. Like, dude, that was just like.
Okay, to be fair though.
And it was crazy because after the first 2 holes, we were all like 180 yards out, and we put all 4 golf balls within 4 feet of the hole, and we just could not make a putt.
No. The first hole we had like a 20-footer. The
Yeah.
second had like a 15-footer. We just couldn't make putts. And
No,
after
then we had the one we were in the rough, and it was me and it was Jake, and we both put the ball like
you guys
4 feet of the pin, and we were like, "There's no way we miss this putt," and all 4 of us missed
Yeah,
the putt.
I do remember that.
we
That
actually
was
all missed the putt.
yeah, that was brutal. That was like, and that was for birdie, right? Like we were.
Yeah. Because that's when I pulled open the scorecard to put our thing in, and we're 3 holes in, and these other teams are 6 under after 3.
Yeah, Don, what did the winners finish with?
Like,
do you remember?
19 under.
It was like 19. It was like in between 19 to 21. Like it was.
Dude, that's like going into that, man. Like I know you thought we were gonna win and all that, but like in my head the whole time I'm like, dude, there's gonna be guys out there that say they're gonna eagle every hole. You know what I mean? Especially if there's a trip to couple
that group
people.
was good. I remember seeing like they were scratch golfers.
Yeah, well that too.
Well,
but then
two,
like
two of them were scratch golfers, and the other guy was 480 pounds.
Me, Chris, Joe Casey, and Sean Gallagher. I think we played a scramble like 2 years after high school for like, I think it was summer 2017 or 2018, and we shot 14 under and won at Kennett Country Club. We didn't cheat.
I know, I believe that.
But like,
but you know the groups.
Everybody in that group, like that's when Sean was like playing a lot, was like could do it, like his short game, he was unbeat. Like that's when Chris was probably at his no, Chris is playing pretty well lately, I think. I don't really know.
Chris just shot 2 under today.
Oh, I did see that. So like Chris was like really good in high school in that time. And then Joe Casey was like a fairway finder for us. And I was just like, we were all just like really like decent at that time. And like, the first hole, we had a drive, missed the green, and Sean chips in from like 25 yards long of the green. And we're like, damn, this is gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
Like we eagled like 2 par 5s, like birdied a couple par 3s. Like it just was one of those days where someone
like everything's firing.
Like if a person had a good shot, everybody else had a shitty shot, but one person put it to 6 feet.
Yeah.
And when you had at that,
one shot wonders.
Chris and Sean are the best putters like that. They are probably the most consistent putters I play with, and they're playing a lot.
Yep. So we played this. We had this tournament. It was either Chris or Rubo set us up in this tournament. I want to say it was close to like Allentown. It was a fucking hike. And it was me, Chris, Rubo, and Bryce. And I think we shot like 13 under and we won. And this was like the year that our golf polos at school were like the black and white ones. Remember those? You weren't there for that?
That was your sophomore year, high school. Been your junior year.
Yeah. So we shot 13 under, but just like you said, like Bryce could not miss the fairway. Rubo could not miss with his driver. I couldn't miss with my short game, and Chris was just dialed in on putting all day. It was like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's all it is for a scramble. Is like, even like me and Justin played a scramble the other day, man. Like when we were in Virginia, like I guess a month ago at this point, we were driving out.
Yeah, you were telling me, and you guys were like, "Dom's gonna get so mad because we just went 4 under on the last 4.
We had 4 holes. Like it just like happened like that. Like we made a couple putts. I made a bomb on the 1 hole.
Yeah.
We had 40-foot putt.
Yeah. You fucked up one of your shots, and then you thought mine was super short, and it was like to 10 feet. Remember that bird shot out of the rough, and I was like, no, I think it's all right.
Like, well, I just pushed that right.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, towards the water.
Yeah.
Now, that's all a scramble is. Like, it's kind of just like complementary like skills between everybody. Like
and like that day too at Back Creek, like we got there, and before we even teed off, I was 2 White Claws in. I didn't even have breakfast.
Yeah. We show up. Yeah. They give out they're giving out free White Claws like throughout the whole day. So we show up, we get tea is like an 8 o'clock shotgun start or something like that.
Yeah.
Me and Justin.
And you guys show up so fucking late. You guys show up with like 10 minutes to go.
Okay. That's because my phone died.
Yep.
And Justin just didn't get up.
Yes.
Right, you're placing Maryland.
Yeah, because you guys were in Maryland.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I'm like, "Are you guys on your way?" And I get 4 text messages in a row. Like, yes, we're on our way. We're getting gas. And then you show up an hour later, and And Ryan's like, and he puts his hand on my shoulder. He goes, "Look, man, when we text you we were on our way, Justin was still sleeping."
What? So no, it was a 9:30 shotgun start because we all wanted to be there an hour early.
Yeah.
So me and Justin are like, all right, we'll leave at 8 and get there at 8:30. I wake up at 8:15 at Justin's place. And I run into his room. I'm like, dude. He's like, what? I'm like, it's 8:15. Dal's gonna kill us.
Yep.
And so by the time we leave, it's like 8:30. And I'm pretty sure we did have to stop to get gas on the way.
You did.
Yeah.
You
And
had
you know,
to.
like caffeine, so we weren't dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we pull up. I hit like 15 shots on the range and went, oh, this is as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah. And we walked inside and we check in, and the lady she goes, "Are you with this group?" And you and Justin are like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, here you go." Boom. And she hands you guys both 2 White Claws. You're like, so we go inside and they're giving out like breakfast sandwiches or whatever. And the 4 of us, I don't even think I ate. I had maybe half a breakfast sandwich. Jake ate before he showed up. And you 2 are just humming down fucking breakfast sandwiches and chasing White Claws with White Claws.
Yep.
Dude, honestly, my favorite part, and I'm sorry, Dom, but my favorite part was when Ryan looked out the back. He's like, "Can we switch carts?"
He did.
Because you were so mad.
I was so
like,
mad.
I
I
was
was so fucking
"Dom,
mad.
that to Jake."
I was so mad.
My favorite part is when I asked that random guy who lived on the course bike he could get us beer from his fridge.
Oh, he did. What a
Yeah.
guy, man.
I was like, hey man, we'll give you $10 if you can get some beers for us. He's like, let me see what I can do. Comes back with like 6 beers, and I'm like, ah man, you want some money? He's like, nah, take it, enjoy it. You looks like you're having a good time. Like, you got a cute dog.
Yeah.
So,
And then we went to every par 3 or whatever that had those that had the tents out there. We were just taking free shit. They gave us towels. She gave us all this stuff. And we get back to the cart, and there was like that tequila one, whatever that tequila was on the back 9. We get to the cart, and Justin looks over at you and does like the eye thing, like, hey, this girl's pretty cute. And then her fucking, I guess, a big friend that was there, and Ryan starts talking to the cute one, and Justin walked back to the cart and goes, I fucking hate all of you.
Well, hey man.
she ain't Justin's late. Never mind. I can't.
Yeah, we cannot do that. Well, also, listen, man, that was a really fun day. I will say,
That was
like,
a fucking
despite
great
what
day.
happened, it was also really fun because we went to Atlantic City that night. My God, what a mess.
Oh my God, I got home at 7 in the fucking morning to the time the sun was up as I walked into the motel room.
Jesus Christ.
It was an infamous night.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we had to, it was a
good time.
yeah.
Die guy.
Just
Well,
Shit.
congrats to Keegan Bradley, I guess.
Bradley, Big Bob does sports guy.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
this. I like this. This was our guest podcast. Nobody, I think this traveler's cool.
Thank you guys for having me. I love defending myself.
Look, that's all this show is, dude. All of this is we'll talk a tour event for 4 minutes. Ryan will break down his fucking round of the week or whatever, and then we just dog you because of how bad you play.
Did you say
That
you
is
defended
so
it? Did you just say you defended yourself?
You didn't defend yourself. You were like, yeah, I suck.
I'm admitting as a man that I did play like dog shit today. I will say,
You almost
won
won
today. I'll be honest with you. I have no excuse today. I have no excuse. At Honeybrook, it was Glenn Hurricane Schwartz.
Before we wrap this up,
That's not on me.
we brought some beer and we opened our last beer on hole 12. And we're both holding our beer, driving. And as we pull off the fairway, we hit like a bump. And Justin just drops his beer and it sprays all over the cart. And he goes, yeah, that's enough.
If you didn't hit that fucking bump, I would have had one more beer.
Maybe that's what you needed, another beer to keep going.
Probably.
I said we should have bought some at the turn.
What?
We're gonna need a Justin tracker on Twitter next next round you guys play. And this will be Justin's first crack back at Twitter since being banned for 4 years.
Yeah, I'll do like a match update thing. We'll do one of our matches.
Rocket Man likes me now. He probably welcome me on
Justin,
the
I made a 9, net 8.
Won the hole.
If I
No
lost,
shit.
if you shot a 9, net 8, and you won the hole, I'd probably quit for the day.
It's fair. That's fair. I'd quit for a lifetime
If I
were you.
Yeah, if I made a 9, I'm gonna make a 9 at some point now because I said that. God damn it.
Can't wait.
Justin's gonna go out there shooting lights out.
No, I'm gonna if he makes a 9, dude, I'm hiding behind the golf cart so I don't get cracked in the head with a 9.
Where were we? It was during COVID, and it was just me and you, and we went out and played, and you said something to the starter where the guy was like, "You ever played here before?" And Justin looked right at him, and he lifted his hat up, and he goes, "Absolutely not, but I'm coming for your fucking course record." And then he topped 2 off the tee.
He fucking D-cells all the time on his way down.
I don't do that anymore.
You do that when you top the ball because you get your hands.
No, I don't. No.
Yes.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's so many Justin golf stories at fucking Loch Nairn where he hits one right.
For the girls' pool.
Yeah. No, yeah. So there was that one, but there was the starter when I was wearing my fucking orange and white, and you guys were chirping me for looking like Ricky.
Oh, you look like Ricky. You straight up looked like Ricky.
So I have orange shorts and an orange hat, and I wore just like a white polo, and I was just like, this is just a good look. And I get there, and the fucking starter looks at me and goes, "Who brought the traffic cone?"
No, it's my friend Ricky, actually.
Yeah. And the guy was like, "You guys ever played here before?" I think that's when Justin was like, "Yeah, but now I'm coming for your course record." And he topped one off the tree. He topped one off the tee box. The guy told him you couldn't re-tee because the ball moved forward. So Justin had to take a 6-iron off the tee box, put it in the fairway, couldn't find the ball, and then he's screaming back to the fucking starter, "Why is your course in such dog shit conditions? I can't find my ball in the middle of the fairway."
I honestly should have said, oh, sir, you meant course record for like low score. No. I meant what's the highest score ever had here.
So we get to the back 9. I don't remember what fucking hole it is, if it's 12, if it's 13 or whatever. But it's the one that runs. I don't know if you remember the one that runs along the backside of those houses. At Loch Nairn.
Oh yeah.
It's on the backside. Yeah, it runs along the backside of the houses.
Off the road.
12.
You know those
12,
houses.
12.
And we see it's like the 3rd or 4th house down, and it is so goddamn hot this day. And there's these just 2 smoke shows just tanning by the pool, like ridiculous. So I hit like the best drive I've ever hit in my entire life. Like I fucking smoke it. And Justin's like, "My turn." And he's aiming down the fairway, but he turns more left and he fucking aiming at the house. And right next to their backyard where they're laying in the pool, there's like it's the fence, the cart path, and like a mound, and then it runs down into the fairway. So Justin's like, he takes his iron instead of a driver, and he hits a pure fucking like 5-iron and puts it right at the top of this hill, right next to these ladies. And we walk up there, and Justin's like, "I'm gonna go lean on the fence, and I'm gonna go talk to him." So we get up to his ball, and I'm sitting in the cart, and they're looking at us, and Justin's like, "Are they watching?" And he's like lining up after his ball, and I'm like, "Yeah, they're looking at you." He goes, "All right," and he goes, and he like does something, he just tries to like fucking show off, and he misses the ball. He hits under the ball so much the ball doesn't move. Oh, dude, it was hysterical. I've never seen somebody try so hard just to inevitably just fail at the highest level. Right in front of these 2 fucking women who are just, dude, they're wearing like G-string bikinis and just tanning. And Justin's like, "This is gonna be the greatest shot of the day," and he missed the golf ball. And then he goes, "Did they see that?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Pick that ball up. We're leaving."
Well, on that note,
man, it's just
that's
how it goes.
That's a good story. I think that's a good place to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh shit.
Brad,
Big dogs got to eat.
that's Keegan Bradley.
You missed the golf ball you picked up and you didn't play out the rest of the holes.
Damn, I didn't know that happened.
What? Oh, it was a business decision.
Okay.
Yeah, you said I'm done.
Nice.
Yeah, hey man, it was like that today.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna be a low 90s golfer again.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully.
Hey.
Hopefully.
Gotta try to get away to put Justin against Trent and see who's a better golfer.
I just made the comment on the way home. I'm
I
like,
think-
man, I'm worse than
I
Trent
think
now.
Trent would win.
At this point in time, yes.
I don't know. If he gets played from he plays from like 6,300 yards. You're playing the tip. Okay. Also,
I'd hit 9-iron off the tee every time and put it 170.
You hit the ball far enough to play back there. You just don't hit it consistently enough. Let's go up a tee box.
Okay, here's all right. One last quick thing. Like I do when I play with him, like I'll play the tips, but it's just purely based. And like when I was playing with you, it's based off convenience. Like I know I should be playing the whites, and when I'm with Danny or whoever else, John, Orca, obviously, fucking
From the seniors tees.
No, he should be at a mini
Way
clip
up
course. Sorry, John, watch this, but no, like I mean, it's just convenience. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
kind of annoying to like, you know, all right, well, let's
Totally.
go to your tees,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. But it does, plus it makes you look better.
No, listen,
Well,
man. No, it's not a good.
I think it's your pride. I think it's just like when we tee up on the tips and you're just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm just going to tee it up on the tips instead of being that guy that goes, all right, my tee box is 100 yards closer.
Yeah, but if you fucking top it or slice
Yeah,
it,
you
or
look
something
like
off the
you look
tips,
like
you
an
a
idiot.
jackass.
Yeah, you look
Like such an asshole.
like this guy.
Like even today on your first tee box shot, like it wasn't bad. You just hooked it a bit.
No,
Did fucking ricochet off the tree straight left too. I'll give you that.
correct.
Who was that guy? Was it you, Ryan, during high school? We played Unionville or we played Kennett or something, and the guy would purposely put his shot into the trees because he liked the sound of it made, but shot like lights out. Because when you were playing with Chris,
No.
because it was, I could have sworn it was you. We played Unionville, and this kid was just tee it up into the trees. And he's like, I just like the way it sounds, but would scratch for a par every single hole.
I don't know. I play with bucket hat kids, so I play with those two
What,
guys.
Schoolboy Q.
No, they're two like brothers or bucket hats. I played those.
Oh,
I
well.
played with Evan Brown and Kennett, and then Unionville was the two bucket hat guys I played against. But I don't know. You like the sound of trees and golf balls?
Apparently, well, I better get used to it. Let me tell you that. If I'm gonna keep snapping them into the woods.
Yeah, now we go back to the slice.
Yeah, you might as well go back to the slice.
I would love to figure out because when I had a slice, man, like I could control it sometimes, and it would be like fairly tight.
Yeah.
And I just start it left, and it would work. But like now, man, this fucking snap.
How many times did you hear, Justin, after he hit the ball?
None actually. It was just like
right.
It was just like,
or just why do I do that?
Today it was a lot of
fuck.
I kept it classy. Classic.
No, and there's a lot of times too where I would see his ball today and he didn't know, and I'd be like, "Yeah, it's not good." He's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it like because like when I snap it, I mean it's fast as shit. It just happens so quick, and then I'm like, "Where'd it go?" And he'll be like in the water, and I'm like, "Fuck." Not that I was expecting you to say, "Oh, fucking right down center, dude." Like, I knew it wasn't, but I was expecting.
I like the visual image of you just hitting the ball so hard that it takes so much longer for your body to react and then try to find the golf ball.
Trying to keep my head on it, man.
Oh shit! All right. Well, congrats to Keegan Bradley. Fucking. See you guys next week.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Bye.